and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldren. As you can see, I am back in Star Trek Online, and today I'm going to be going over the current event, that being the summer event, or as I guess it's actually called, Lohlunat Festival. I don't remember ever actually calling it that. I always just call it the summer event. Pretty much everybody else does. But yeah, as you can see, we got our reward here. Apparently this thing is massive, so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see it once we get it. Actually, you can technically see it over there, and yeah, normally it would be like over it, like above the water over here or something if it's a small ship. But yeah, you can also see I've got myself a MOOPSY, and he's green. What button is to? There we go. I kind of wish that we had a better way of actually looking at our pets. I mean, it's not too bad, but I still want to zoom in further. But yeah, we got all the different colored MOOPSYs. I chose green, obviously. That's my color. I'm really happy I got them. I know a lot of people are happy that we got the MOOPSY color variants. You know, probably we don't get like a lot of different color variants, but we have a few of them. Hopefully this is a continued trend. Maybe during the winter event, we'll get some more different colored MOOPSYs. Who knows? That's a big yawn. All right. So yeah, the event itself is going on from now, June 2nd to July 3rd. So you got quite a bit of time. You need 20 total progress in order to complete the event and get the reward. Now down here, okay, they changed it. There was a patch. Okay, so normally you'd have to spend Zen in order to get the buyout. And I believe it's usually like, I'm trying to remember for ships, is it 5,000 or 6,000 Zen? I can't remember, but it's somewhere around there. So right now it is, earlier today it said 9,500,000 refined lithium to claim the prize, and they've cut that in half here. Well, not quite in half, but so let's go ahead and figure out how much that is in Zen here. I'm gonna open up my phone, get my calculator out. All right, so 4,000 or 4,750,000. All right, so we'll have to divide that by how much Zen costs, because Zen is, 500 for one Zen. So divide that by 100 or 500. So it'd be 9,500 Zen if you're going Zen prices, which is way more than normal. Now, I believe the reason why they have this as buying out with the lithium and it's an absorbent price, or a lot more than you'd think it would be, is because they've been going over the Zen exchange or whatever, the lithium to Zen, and a lot of people aren't happy with what the current situation with it is. It's been like this for years now, so I think they're trying to get people to spend more dilithium, maybe hoping that people will actually trade their Zen for dilithium a little bit more easier, because right now it takes forever. You put your dilithium up there, and by the time you get the Zen that you have in exchange for that dilithium, it's like a month later. So that's a bit expensive though, like brand new players who have been around for maybe 4 years, that's expensive. Like, I've been playing since like back when this game became fully free to play, and that's expensive to me. So it takes a lot of time to get that kind of refined lithium. So hopefully they balance this out more. We'll see. All right. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over the stats that much, other than it's a the Gomtuu T6, any faction. I already kind of went over it in another video, and then I'll go over it again when I actually get the ship. But this is a heavily geared towards science. It's got 4 forward and 4 aft for its weapon slot, which is really nice for a science ship. But yeah, it's a bulky ship, really big. It's got an interesting mechanic to it, and its trait, and it's universal console. So yeah, we'll definitely go over that more when I actually get the ship itself. But yeah, I'm gonna go over the what I think is probably the best and primary way to get your Lohlunat Favor. If you are, this will work for anybody, but it'll definitely be more beneficial for those who don't have the time to play the game. Maybe you have like an hour, or maybe not even that. You got a few minutes a day. You got home from work, but you got kids or something, so you don't really get a lot of relaxing time. So this will probably be the best way to do it for most people. But you can also do all these other events. I'm going to be doing Flying High, which is like the primary way to get this, but all these other ones, you can get them. And I'll be doing videos on that, just like I did last time. I'll try to break them up because some of them are pretty long. It'll take me over an hour just to do all of those, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, if you come, when you first get here, oh, by the way, if you want to get here and you're still like an Earth space dock, if you go to the Events tab, you have this Transwarps option here. It'll bring you right here over to this landing pad right here, or Transwarp pad, or whatever you would call it. First thing you're going to do is you come over here, you talk to this lady right here.
Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
Now, Flying High, that's what I'm going to be doing. But before you can do that, you're going to want to come over to this guy right here, this floater vendor. They get these a rental one for 1,000 energy credits. This is not a keep one. This one will eventually go away. I believe it says, does it actually say somewhere? Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember how long it lasts, but eventually you're definitely going to buy another one, because if you look at the stats, 35 speed, 30 speed for the first one you can buy with the Lohlunat Favor, but the new ones and the better ones, you know, these are like 70 for their speed. I do have this one. I'll be using this one. This is the brand new one. I'll probably go over the brand new board as well. So definitely more powerful than, you know, the cheaper ones you can get, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so you get one of those, and you have to go to your inventory and you bring it over, you place it into your device slot. It'll put it up here. Make sure you have like your board and your floater next to each other, because that'll come in handy during some of the event. Because one of, like, you get the biathlon where you have to use both of those. But yeah, you come over here again.
Get out there and fly.
Just
You've seen the
hit all that.
there and fly.
I'm not going to go through all that because don't want to waste any time here. All right, so yeah, you're just going to go over to these beginning points here with the arrows. You're going to fly through these. Don't worry about going slow or fast at the beginning here. You know, it's pretty easy to do. You'll have to do 3 of these, and they're in random locations. All right. Yeah, sometimes you'll get a thing at the end of there. All right, so my next one, I can see on my mini map, it's way over here. I should bring up the big map. It's behind this building. Sometimes there's one that'll be on top of this building that goes the length of it, and it goes down the other side of it, but it'll be like just everywhere. So it's kind of it's random on which one we get. They just fly through it. Pretty easy still. There's no time limit. Well, there's a time limit, I guess I should say. Keep forgetting there's a time limit on this.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
Because there's no real reason for a time limit. So, but I think you get like 10 minutes or whatever it is. So yeah, going through this one. And I believe at the very end of this one, another one begins. But since this is our third one, we don't have to worry about that because you only have to do 3 of these. Ooh. You can kind of like narrowly pass these 2 and still get them.
The river grotto
there we go.
is a great spot for freshwater wading.
All right, and there you just hit transport here, go to the resort. This is where you first came in at if you transwarped here or beamed down to the surface. And then you just fly back over and talk to her again.
I hope you had a fun flight.
You get 50 Lohlunat for doing this. Then you get your daily progress. I've already got my daily progress for it. Do you get, I guess you do get 50 every time you do this. This is technically like a side event thing. There's also the sandcastle. I think you'll get 20 for that. So I'm kind of surprised you actually get 50 for this when you it's not on cooldown. I mean, technically, I guess it is on cooldown because if I hit
Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
So it's got like a little bit of cooldown there, not too long. So yeah, I guess you get 50 every time. I keep forgetting that. So that would actually be a pretty good one if you just want to get in and get out. You get 50 every time, whether it's your daily or you're just, you know, on a little bit later on in the day after you've done your daily and you just want to get 50 points. There you go. But yeah, let's go ahead and show off the power board here. Not a bad board. Definitely pretty fast. I've noticed earlier when I was playing, doing a couple of the races, you do pull out ahead quite a bit. I mean, it's a newer board. Obviously, that's gonna, you're gonna be ahead. But if I go into the store itself, because you can also go in here, you don't have to go to like the specific places. You can come in here, and you see all the different MOOPSYs. There are the rainbow MOOPSY is 400, while all the other ones are just 100. So, yeah. Let's see here. Where is the board at? There it is. All right, so this is 88 for speed rating and 80 for turn rating, which is really good. If I go down, let's see here. I'll scroll down to the other boards. All right, so I think this is last year's board. It's the same price and the same speed and turn rating. I think this next one is the same. So it's basically just a visual difference. So you do not have to get the brand new one if you want the same speed and turn rate. Just looking at these older ones, look the one that you want visually wise, and it's the same price. You can also go with some cheaper ones, but they're not as good. You definitely will be having a lot harder time with the races. These ones are only 1,000. They're okay. They have better turn rate, but they're not as fast as the more expensive ones. And then and they do have a couple of them that are expensive, but they're not as good. Like, they have better turn rate, but they're, again, not as fast. I don't know why those ones, I mean, they're slightly faster than the 1,000 ones, but I don't know. Most of this will be like visual, so get the one you want. Try to get one of the ones that are fast, I guess. But yeah, I'll definitely go over the other events here that you can participate to gain your daily reward or your daily progress, as well as get you more Lohlunat favor. I did buy a few things. Oh, I do have like the old stuff here. I was gonna go over those. Cause yeah, right here, this is 70 for flight speed. I don't know why it's got shield stuff on there. It's weird, but so yeah, 70 for flight speed. I believe this is last year's one, and if I look at this year's, is also 70. And so yeah, it's just visual. And if you want to see that again, let me go ahead and off my board, get on the thing. It's not bad looking, not my style, but it's all right. I don't mind it. Yeah. yeah, like I said, I was saying I'm gonna go over these. I'll probably do either individual episodes or like I might group some of them together. I don't want them to be too long. And yeah, I'll try to get as many of the new items as I can as soon as possible. Because like I said, I've got the board, I've got the floater, I've got MOOPSY, and I do have a couple of the outfits. I have 2 of the outfits. That'll probably be my next episode. I'll probably go over the outfits because there are more outfits, and it's been expensive to get the outfits. The ones I don't have, they're like 600 each, and there's like 4 or 5 of them, I think. So it'll take me some grinding to get, but hopefully I'll get it. Yeah, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.